You are what you say you are. A lot of people don't know their own demons.
Don't count the days. Make the days count.
Sometimes therapy fuck with you because you be having a fucking great day.
Having a good day, you get to therapy and then you just like, damn. Like,
why are you talking about this shit, man? Shit has to be unlearned and relearned. They say if you can't learn, unlearn, and relearn, you fucked up. That's what they say. They say something like that. A lot of y'all just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging nobody. I am fucked up. A lot of y'all just, you gotta go to the bathroom and just look and just act. Some of y'all already know, and that be the thing that be killing me. Y'all is sitting next to motherfuckers y'all know y'all got no future with. It's plenty of niggas ready right now to have a baby, to start a family. It's plenty of them. They're everywhere. They nutting and shit left and right. Somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. Focus on you. Put your energy into you. Welcome to the Angelo Show. I'm your host, Angelo, and we are now tuned in. We got a very special guest, Jab. Do you go by Jab now? OBE Jab?
Yeah.
You go by Jeff Brown now.
I might change my name though. He inspired me low key.
To what?
He changed his name to Yab.
Oh, but is that like what origin is that?
Yeah, his
Hebrew?
name?
Hebrew? Yeah, his. Yaba? Is it Yaba?
Yab.
Yaba. What origin is that?
Just Hebrew.
Hebrew. I know that shit. All right. So now, let's just get right into it, Jab. We talking about growth. We talking about spirituality. We talking about everything that y'all want to talk about. Now, what started you on your journey?
My journey started when I was going through a breakup, and I just had a lot of time to myself. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I want to say, I just had a lot of time to sit and think to myself. And I remember watching this interview with Kevin Gates, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, I'm sitting here watching this interview, and I'm like, damn, this nigga smart as fuck.
Gates is
like,
smart.
and it made me think, like, damn, like, once we out of school, when do we further our education?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like, how I view him, I want people to view me that way. Like, damn, he's smart as fuck. So I told myself I wanted to, basically expand my vocabulary.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I just told myself, like, well, basically, how would you do that without going and reading a whole dictionary or encyclopedia or whatever? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, whenever I hear a word that I don't know and stands out to me, not just any word that I just hear, it got to stand out to me. Then I'm going to go look that up, and then I'm going to do research on it, and then start to implement it into my vocabulary.
Bro, when I hear a word I don't know, like, I'll pause the whole, if we could be watching a movie, we gotta find them, I need to know, because I don't like when people know shit that I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't like when people, it's not like competition, it's just, I like to be as smart as one of the smartest people in the room. Now, I do like to be a person that can learn from others, but as soon as I hear something, I'm on it.
Exactly.
And that's how it, for me, my spiritual journey kind of started the same way. I know we went down different paths. My spiritual journey definitely started after a breakup, though.
Did it?
I don't know why it be taking.
No, that's one thing that they say when you look into it, and I seen this on several different things I see when I looked up the Dark Night of Soul. You know, that's one phase you go through on your journey. But when I was looking that up, it was like it break down the different stages of the journey.
Okay.
And it was talking about what usually ignites somebody's journey. And they said usually something traumatic happens to them. They go through a near-death experience or something in that. Or something, a breakup could be traumatic to somebody. You know, mine wasn't, but you know what I'm saying? But that could be, a breakup was one of the things that they said can invoke somebody's
It don't even
journey.
be so much about the breakup. Like, I'll speak for myself. For me,
Yeah.
after the breakup, I didn't recognize Angelo.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know why I made some of the moves that I made.
Yeah.
Wasn't making even sense to me. Why the fuck did I do that? So after my breakup, I went to therapy first because I felt like either something was broken or weakened, and it needed to be fixed or strengthened. Because because after my breakup, I found myself, I lost everything. And I'm like, how the fuck did Angelo get here? This was never on my. This was never a part of the.
Yeah, this is never in my vision.
So I'm like, I went to therapy. Therapy took me to church. Church, ironically.
I remember that.
Yeah, because you got my TV.
No, not even just that part, bro. I'm talking about just like when you started going to therapy and you started going to church and you would come to my house all the time and you would tell me about like something you learned or
And what I learned, the first thing I learned, I don't know about you, but the first thing I learned is that you have to unlearn damn near everything. You have to unlearn and relearn.
I tell people that all the time. Like the only way in this realm you're gonna succeed is
you're going far now. Go ahead.
Yeah, in this realm, the only way you're gonna succeed and be successful is if you unlearn everything you was taught and relearn.
Well, it's two ways. You can get successful through God, but you can get successful through devil as well.
Facts.
Now, if you gonna get successful through God, it's only gonna come through your purpose.
Yes.
The devil will make
it's happening right now.
The devil will make anybody famous.
Exactly.
If you're gonna get famous with God, it's gonna come through your purpose. If you're not on your purpose, you can make money.
Yeah.
You can survive. You can pay your bills, but
your
riches and your wealth are only gonna come through you following your purpose.
Exactly.
Do you believe everybody have a purpose?
Facts.
I don't.
I do.
You want to debate that?
But I was about to say, I was only gonna say facts if they have a soul. So that would make what you said true. Very
okay.
True.
Okay.
So yeah, I feel like some beings don't have a purpose. They just here.
You don't think everybody got a soul?
Against the positive agenda to make the earth a better place. They purpose. So even when they don't have a purpose, they do. It's to disrupt your purpose. So you don't wake people up.
I was just trying to tell people, some people's purpose is to fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's
I run into these people all the time.
It's in their programming.
Who sent you?
It's in their programming. It's some people, bro. We are really in a simulation. I look at you ever seen the Hunger Games?
Yes.
When they put them in that whatever the fuck that was, the competition, and they was controlling the
Yeah,
weather, and then we are in that.
I be using the Hunger Games as a reference. All
the time,
bro.
And people, some people are a part of the game. Earth.
What game? The controllers or the?
Life is a game, bro. It's
Earth is a game.
Earth is a game. It's like plugging into
TV show.
Yes, bro. Literally. Some people were already, even though everybody's born. Yeah. Some people are born to be a part of the game.
Exactly.
It's in their programming.
But then you got NPCs.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What is it? Non-participating characters.
Yes.
They just bots in the game.
They just bots.
They don't
even know it. And then what we gotta be. See, I always now I can recognize chosen people. Because you'll fuck around and get in you'll fuck around and get in a relationship with a bot.
Oh my god.
Bro, with a fucking bot, bro.
Oh my god.
And you trying to preach and you trying to teach and you trying to get her on, and it's just like, is you a real person? Did you see that video? The white lady was like, that motherfucker's not real. That motherfucker wasn't real. Yes. No cap.
Some
people ain't real.
Everybody had a different thing they said. Somebody said a black dude stole her phone, and that's what she was going off against. Then it was a dude. He said some stuff about it. He said he was a passenger, and he said he noticed that the dude's eyes blinked sideways. He said the dude looked at him and winked. Like after all this
bro,
shit
don't
happened.
nobody get up and lose it like that.
Yeah.
In front of the world.
Like literally.
Like, bro, that motherfucker.
Because then they said she was drunk. It was like so much different shit. Then you seen that happen on 3 different airlines after that.
I ain't see it.
It wasn't to the same extent, but it was like literally like it was on a Chinese airline. It was all these Chinese people running and screaming, and one dude recording like, "What are y'all running from?" But it was like literally 5 people. But they was saying they seen one of the workers change her batteries in her back. And it was like, these are not real flight attendants. They're like robots or some type of shit. There was some shit like that.
Bro, they making that, but why they making anyway? Because that's a whole nother time. We gonna go all into conspiracy theory. But what I'm saying is, and I said the reason I said I don't believe everybody has a purpose. I see what you're saying though, because you're saying some people's purpose is to be a part of the game.
Yeah, it's just to disrupt God's purpose. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that might consist of, and that's why they go after the children a lot of times, because they still pure, and that's like one of the biggest things they feel like they can do to disrespect God's purpose.
I think I figured all this shit out, right? Cause I've been in a rabbit hole for like 4 years, right? Mm-hmm. Racism and all these agendas they're pushing, it has nothing to do with the agenda, bro.
Yeah.
They're never gonna stop killing us.
Never.
Because we are the people of God. This is all about God
Yeah.
and the devil. We are born into a war.
They not gonna stop killing us because if us as melanated beings don't get killed off, we will take over the whole population because anytime we mate with anybody, the melanated, the black dominates every other
It is that.
gene.
And it's all it's also we the people of God. We
Yeah.
the children of Israel and all
Yeah.
this stuff. Now
Facts.
their agenda is to it seems like it's basically to denounce everything Jesus did and put Christ kind of how they did us.
Exactly.
They erase your history and say that they did it. They trying to erase like Christ
That
did.
shit is so sad because
And they make it seem like the devil did all these miracles and all.
once your history is deleted, you will never know your true self.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
imagine if we really knew where we came from. We really knew we was the first people on the planet. We really knew
We know that.
we was gods. We really
We
knew
know-
that we was this, and this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was kings and all
You know
that.
that-
Because they always show us as slaves in movies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Because the earth and the planet and human beings are thousands of years old. We're
Exactly.
not 2,000 years old, bro. We're not
Exactly.
5,000 years old.
exactly.
We have been here thousands of years. All the pyramids and everything, that shit, nobody.
I don't
that
even
shit
think
was
the Big
already-
Bang Theory is real.
I
Like,
don't
that
think
hit me
none
the
of-
other day, and I'm like, wow.
I don't think nothing. Oh, space and all that shit. They
Yeah.
lied about all that.
Exactly.
They lied about all that, bro. Everything. I believe. Now this is radical, but I believe
Uh-huh.
everything is here. I believe every
Exactly.
single thing is here.
Cause did you see the map when it was showing like
I saw the map.
Mars, Saturn, like the different places,
Shit
like
here.
all of that. Agartha, I think Agartha was on that map and everything.
Bro, Asgard, Atlantis,
Yeah,
all those are
yeah.
real fucking places. And they're here. They're on the other side of the.
Exactly.
What do they call it? Ice
Asgard,
caps?
is that where Thor is supposed to be from?
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, I believe in it all.
Yeah.
I believe
I was
that.
just watching Ragnarok like 2 days ago. That's my shit.
Bro, I believe Thor's world is a real place.
Uh-huh.
And they know it. Because I be looking into, I'm heavy into astrology.
Okay.
And I just found out that.
Astrology is not my strong point. That's like one of the least
But
things
also,
I
that's why I
like.
said our journeys was different because I never got into the crystals.
Okay.
A little bit with the tarot. I don't know what no tarot card means.
Yeah, me
but I
neither.
did get a couple readings.
Yeah.
But I got heavy into church and astrology.
Yeah, some
Now-
people ask me about that tarot stuff too. They be asking me if I'm gonna start doing tarot readings, but
What you
I
think
don't,
about it?
I don't think it's my calling. I feel like
What you think
said,
about
right
the
on
art of it
purpose.
anyway?
The tarot readings. What did they say? They wanted to keep us divided. Just imagine if we came together. What other races, not the whites, we would take over the world. Black people are other leaders. No cap. No cap. Y'all see everything that flourish, every sport is mainly black people. That's the people that they want to see. If we wasn't in the NBA, the NFL, them shits would not exist.
Bro, we dominate everything.
Yeah. And then the music industry. You look at the music industry, you go to a concert, it's straight white people in the crowd.
In my mind, bro, we
The
dominate.
drillest music, niggas talking about shooting your grandma in the face. The white people in the crowd in the front know every word to that bitch. They
Bro, I
love
think
the
we
fuck out
dominate
of our
music, comedy, acting, bro. Some great white actors. I just don't
Yeah.
think they better than all.
culture. Yeah.
It's some great white.
Even look at, like, no offense to white people. I love white people. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck the hell of white.
But
Now I was like,
listen. You look at a white person that play basketball. They have to learn through getting trained fundamentally. They always play fundamentally.
mm-hmm.
They run their asses off. I tell people all day, I'd rather hoop with white people than black people. Black people is arrogant. They showboat a lot. They get lazy
You know
on the
why
court.
they like that? Because they naturals.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say though. When it comes down to it, black people are naturally gifted. They're naturally athletic. We don't have to get taught this shit because what people don't understand is, and it's something I concluded myself.
Mm-hmm.
Everything we do go off of rhythm. White people can't dance. They don't have rhythm. Like they're not born with rhythm. When you hooping, it's a rhythm to it. You know what I'm saying? It's a rhythm to it. Especially when they turn on that music while you hooping. Nigga, you in your zone. You damn near like in your head. You got everything mapped out. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, whatever it's all about rhythm. Fighting, it's rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That shit is rhythm. If you have no rhythm, you can't really dip like that. You're gonna look goofy as fuck dipping because you don't have that. You don't know how to control your body. You know what I'm saying? So most of this stuff have to do with rhythm. You feel me? And we just naturally got rhythm. We naturally athletic. We go, like they say, we could go do 10 push-ups. We gonna come out cuts in our chest. We gonna have that pump.
Bro, we gods, bro. We gods, bro. Erica said, shout out to Erica. She said we need to change our mindset. We need to think as kings and queens with everything we do. For instance, harmonic balance. Man, honestly, I think we need Jesus. I think we need God, bro. I think we need to come as we are. I was arguing with Rob today. Rob thinks you need to clean yourself up before you come to God. I think if you caught a body yesterday, you go to Jesus the same day, bro. You come right now with your weed in your pocket,
exactly,
and because he already know.
A perk in your pocket, coke hanging out your nose.
Everything you do is
God gonna accept you as is
because it's a part of your journey.
Exactly.
Everything you did, bro. I call myself a sex addict. He knew I was man, come on, bro. Don't let me finish the sentence, Jab. He knew what I was doing. I gotta come right. Bro, we gotta put Christ everywhere. I think we should just throw him in there. Just throw him in the room, bro. God, they in there shooting dice and I don't know. Just get in there. Like, shut the door. Because that's the problem, bro. We took Jesus, we took God out of everything. That's why the devil runs the music industry. That's why the devil runs movies. That's why the devil runs all because they said we had to clean, bro.
We didn't. They did.
They did. I'm saying we just interjecting.
But if you really see what's going on right now, if anybody really paying attention, you could clearly tell that it's an agenda being pushed heavier than ever in life. Everywhere you look right now, the devil is dancing on stage. Everybody wearing red. They doing rituals. They got the pagan signs in the middle of the stage. They got all of this different stuff going on. But at the end of the day, people got to wake up and see that for themselves and, you know, start to question what's really going on, because a lot of people, if you talk about this stuff where, and just, that just threw me all the way off. I'm like, it just got quiet. But if you talk about this stuff just with the average person, they're going to say, you talking about some conspiracy theory type stuff? So you talking about Illuminati and you be
bots,
lying.
Bro.
As soon as they say that, you know where their mindset is at.
Matrix.
Like, yeah, you know where their mindset is at. And it's like, bro, we don't even got to say Illuminati. It's just real world shit, everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't even never get to finish what started my journey. Okay. So when I told myself, every time I see Kevin Gates, I mean, not every time I see Kevin Gates, but every time I hear a word that I don't know and it stand out to me, I'm going to look it up. So watching the rest of this Kevin Gates interview, he said metaphysical like 4 times. And I'm like, damn, he low-key flying this word. Like, I feel like this is something I need to go look up. It was like my calling. It was like, I just came up with the idea to look up words that stand out to me. If he would have said it once, I wouldn't have looked it up.
He sent that word.
He said it like 4 times. And I'm like, okay, let me, like you said, I paused the video, got on Google, looked at metaphysical. It said metaphysical is basically things that exist, but you can't prove them because they're not physical objects. Right. It's like something, it's like air. Right. Everybody know air exists. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I can't even say air because we can prove air exists. But it's just like, we just say vibrations or energy. You know what I'm saying?
You can't see it.
You can't see it. You can't really like...
But it's there.
It's there.
It's very
whatever.
real.
So anyway, it gave examples of metaphysical properties and metaphysical things, and astral projection was one of them. Okay. So then I went and Googled that. I heard of that word actually before, but I'm like, let me look it up again, you know. So told what astral projection was, and then it gave examples of it, and it was just, you know, like anybody can do this. You don't have to. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to try it. Literally, bro. I get on YouTube, I look it up. They had astral projection, guided astral projection. So it's like somebody walking you through it. It was literally so creepy to me because it's like this nigga was in my bed with me damn near. That's how I feel. And he was just like, everything he was saying was everything I was literally going through and experiencing at that exact moment. Like at one point I got nervous as fuck because I felt my body starting to like shake. I felt my eyes going like side to side, and he was like, you're probably experiencing something different and you feeling a little nervous right now. Just keep calm. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how he knew at this exact moment that it was working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then he said, keep calm. When you get to the other side, there will be a intelligence waiting for you to guide you from there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then I start to feel my body's temperature start naturally raising on its own. I start seeing like lights and everything with my eyes closed. I seen lights, a pink and a blue light, or a red and a blue light. It was kind of like when your computer been idle for too long, and then like the little screensaver come up. That's how the lights was. They just came out of nowhere and started like swifting around.
See that shit.
And then it started spinning around each other, and then I start seeing like a all white light just coming closer and closer to me. And it was so weird. The music that was playing in the guided astral projection video, it started like making the light push harder. It's like the frequency of the music got like real high. It was like, and I was like, oh shit. It's like the sound is pushing me more into like the trance state or the astral projection or whatever. And then once I got like, at that point I got nervous as fuck. And as soon as I got too nervous, it just kicked me back like out of the trance, and I was like at zero again.
I never did that, but I do always practice using my superpowers. Like, so you can study what your superpowers are through astrology, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Sagittarius, but I have Cancer placements. Cancer is all about healing and shit like that. Yeah. So everything is all intuition. Yeah. And everything is all the same, because intuition ain't nothing but what church called the Holy Ghost, which is it's all the same. Yes, that voice, that God, all that, that's all. That's what they call the Holy Ghost.
See, I would compare it to the higher self, the Holy Ghost, the higher self.
Sometimes it's hard to know if you're hearing you or God, but Kevin Gates is a very spiritual person, man. Aquariuses are very spiritual. It's certain sides that are very.
I say Kevin Gates is a very spiritual person, but he kind of contradicts this.
No, he fried. Yeah. That's what he is. He need therapy along with the spiritual shit. You need both.
I seen people
you can't work on your spirit and your brain is fried too, bro. You gotta do. Yeah. You gotta physical, mental, and spiritual. Like he didn't work on the mental.
Exactly. And I feel like a lot of people in their spiritual journey, they skip steps.
Yeah. That's
like
I don't know.
Shadow work.
Shadow work, because everybody's scared of shadow work.
Niggas is so scared. Bro, when I started my journey, I met so many people who I thought was either way ahead of me because they've been doing it years before I started, or that I met and I'm like, oh, we gonna get along real well because they on this journey, and I could tell they, at this point of it. Mm-hmm. But then later on, I started realizing, like, damn, this person toxic as fuck. Like, damn, this person was capping. This person,
bro. We're gonna get into fake spiritualism. Let me shout out Tina Bray. She said, cleaning yourself up before you go to God is like trying to stitch yourself up before you go to the hospital. That's fire. It's a bar. Her. That's a she's fire.
That was he.
You gotta go as is.
That's literally. You gotta go as is before you bleed the fuck out.
Carlos, what's his name? Carlos says the mind is a beautiful thing, man.
It is, bro, and it's a too much of a powerful thing to waste. But if used incorrectly, you can let the mind outsmart you.
I think, man, I've been going so far, and what do you latch on to the most in your spirituality? Like, I latch on to more. I latched on to church more, but I don't ever go to church. I do church from my living room. So I guess I just say I latched on to God.
I don't believe in religion.
Yeah, I latched on to God more because, man, it's so many things it's so many different stories of who Jesus. But I do know that the Most High is a real thing.
Exactly.
So I just latched on to that. But
what do you think God is? What do you think God is?
Me?
Yeah.
But I think we all are God showing up as ourselves.
Okay.
And I think we all have a journey, and I think we all are here. I think we're here. I think it's designed for us to be broken in our childhood. And I think the mission...
What is designed for that?
I think it's in God's design. What? You're smoking because what's the topic? I came late. Just hop right on there. I think I'll ask more. What was your question?
I said, no, you can go. You answered the question. You said you believe God is in all of us.
I believe in God. I believe God is in all of us. And I don't know. I think the Bible was more of a way to explain what we are. Because I don't even believe in sin no more. I don't think there's a...
Government made sin.
Listen, I think religion made sin, but I think they did it just so they didn't have to explain how all this shit really works. Mm-hmm. The Bible and religion, and that's a good way to
when I seen that it was a sin to not obey your government, I knew something wasn't right.
Follow the law of the land.
I mean, I don't know if it said that.
That's what the scripture says. Scripture say follow the law of the land.
In that same scripture, that's the one that said if you don't obey the government, it's a sin.
That's basically, but I don't follow because everything, bro. Let me tell you something. The 10 Commandments. This is what I do, right? Mm-hmm. This is how, and I consider myself a man of God, mm-hmm. Bro. I keep covenant, and I try to keep the Sabbath. Because the Bible, Paul tell you, don't be too holy, don't be too wicked, man. Okay. We here to try to do the best we can. Try to beat your flesh every single day, because it's a fight. I think the flesh is the devil. I don't think it's really a fucking nigga with a pitchfork, and it's your flesh. Your flesh tell you to do some nut ass shit, smoke that.
Your flesh?
Yes.
What you mean?
My flesh tell me to go get some pussy. My flesh tell me to go get some
That's
food.
Your ego, nigga.
My flesh tell me to eat all of this shit. My flesh or tell a crackhead to go get some crack.
Your skin is telling you.
Yes, bro. That's your flesh. What you think is telling you that? The actual devil?
Your ego is telling you that.
No, what if you? No. Let's say because you can. Your flesh will tell you to do something when you in the weakest. You ain't got no ego in the
flesh.
Your flesh will tell you to do something when you ain't got no ego in the world. You in the weak, vulnerable spot.
Everybody got an ego.
And you want some crack.
Everybody got an ego.
Or dope, or whatever people do. People do shit. You want some Mountain Dew.
And
you know you ain't supposed to.
I feel like people was quicker to do perks than crack.
Bro, perk ass everywhere. These are all, man, people. People need to just go to therapy and go to God, bro. So, that's what helped me, though. I can't tell everybody what they need to do.
The flesh. So, how does the flesh think or, tell you to do stuff?
Okay, so what do you think? You think hunger, right? Hunger comes from the body, the flesh, right?
No, that is inside your body.
Nah, but what your body is, though?
A vessel.
Right.
A vehicle.
Okay, so you get hungry, right? You're going to get hungry. Everybody's going to get hungry.
The flesh is the body, not the mind.
Yeah, the flesh is the body. Your body going to tell you want french fries. Your mind's supposed to beat it. Your higher self is your mind. Your mind's supposed to tell you.
The flesh is the body, not the mind. So what are you saying with that statement? What are y'all saying with that statement?
Okay, this is what they're saying, right?
Because I'm not going to cap. I don't understand that.
Okay. Your brain. You know where heaven is, right?
Yeah.
Heaven is your crown chakra, right? Your brain, that's what you're supposed to follow, right? Your brain is supposed to fight the flesh. The flesh, your body will have cravings and urges and addictions. Mm. Your brain and your higher self is supposed to fight your flesh every day. See, when I said I don't believe in sin, okay, having sex, right? When you have sex with multiple people, this you connecting and you're mixing with them, and that's cutting you. That's cutting you internally, right? Mm-hmm. So it's weakening you, right? Mm-hmm. So that's why they just call it a sin. They say don't do it because it's just easier to just say don't do it instead of explaining how sex is really stopping you from manifesting and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So
you believe if you have sex with multiple people that, it damages you? What if it's multiple people but they are pure? If you believed in, what is it, polygamy?
If they was all virgins,
not even all virgins, just pure energy.
I believe that because I believe that it's cutting you spiritually. It's breaking you down spiritually. Let's say me and a girl, we're whole. As virgins, our spirits are whole, right? Now, when we have sex, ours is mixed.
Yeah.
So now my wholeness is weaker. That makes sense?
In a way.
So now if I have it, let's say she has 3 bodies. Her wholeness is a quarter. And let's say I got 10. You just can't keep doing this, right? That's why you really got to, I mean, we still gonna do this. But that's why you really got to, you're supposed to have one person.
Something I seen that said,
because
everybody
then y'all fuse and y'all become one person.
Everybody you make a connection with has some type of control over you. Some type of connection with you forever. Depending on how deep the connection was, depends on how much that other person's connection affects
Coast to coast, elaborate.
Your flesh is not your sin.
Yeah, because I want to hear his point. My point is that it is. Yeah. I want to hear his point of view. Go ahead.
Your flesh is not your. So what is that? Something that's in the Bible. Your flesh is your sins. I never heard that before. I don't read the Bible though, because I just don't. Me personally, I don't believe that the Bible is true. I don't believe that. I believe it has a lot of truth in it that was just flipped around.
The Bible is.
You know what I'm saying?
The Bible is true, but the stories are. You need the names and the people. The Bible is like a synopsis, bro. It's like it's telling you the shit. It's dumbing everything down, basically. The way.
Which way?
The way a reason. It's so funny that they think it's more reasonable to believe fairy tales than like magic and all this.
Yeah.
Than to explain it the way it should be explained. But the Bible, like, if you follow covenant, bro, if you read the 10 Commandments, if everybody did that, this world would be vibrating so high.
Mm-hmm.
If thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not, you can't hit your neighbor's wife, you can't, all this type of stuff. If nobody did these things, and we actually looked at each other as brothers and sisters, because we really are.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say a stranger is broken down on the road,
mm-hmm.
and if that's my bro, if that's literally my brother,
yeah.
And if that's because I'm his brother, he not finna rob me.
Exactly.
If we really acting like that, this world would vibrate so high.
Exactly.
So I do believe the Bible is a way. If we follow, it's just the way they explain it. But if we followed the 10 Commandments, this world would really be a better place. Nobody follows it.
It would, and I definitely agree that the Bible has a lot of gems. You know what I'm saying? I never said don't, but I just don't believe the stories.
I don't believe the stories either,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I read the Bible. I read the Bible every day, but I read it so God can see me reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey,
why though?
Big guy, because I want to hear you clearly. You got, about 33. I know that I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to eat healthier and work out, and all this helps you hear God clear, bro. Order my steps, please.
So back to what you were saying though. You said you read the Bible so God can see that you're reading it.
Yeah, because I'm seeking Him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go after you. I'm like right now. I'm on a fast.
Okay.
I'm no food or drink till after 4 every day.
Okay.
Just because I want you. I want to seek you. I'm coming after you.
Exactly.
That's all it is for me. I read the Bible for that.
Okay.
Do I believe the stories? No, but they dope, bro.
So if you
they fire.
The stories,
these the most gangster stories you can ever read, bro.
Well, like, what make you read it if you don't believe the story?
It's good.
Okay.
Niggas getting murked in the Bible.
So is it like reading a book to you?
Jacob was slinging dick in the Bible, bro. He was, bro. Let me tell you about Jacob, bro. This is right in Genesis, bro. Because we the people, children of Israel. That's Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, right? Jacob he was out there, right?
Uh-huh.
He wanted a wife, right?
Okay.
He went to his uncle.
Yeah.
He was like, let me get Leah. That's how they did it back in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
He was like, Leah, bro. Leah my, no, he wanted Rachel. He like, Rachel my youngest. You gotta take Leah. Leah the oldest. He like, I don't really want Leah. He like, what if you want Rachel? You gotta work.
She not a looker.
You gotta work for me for 7 years to get Leah, then work another 7 years to get Rachel. He wanted Rachel that bad, right?
Damn.
So then he worked another 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah. Then he worked another 7 years.
Time going back then. 7 years?
Bro,
Time might have been different.
I personally think biblical years are months.
The time
I think they months, bro. Because if you're 937 when you die,
that's
you probably like 120 or something. I don't know the math, but it's close to that.
Their time was definitely different.
He had to work for his uncle for 20 years because he needed some camels and all. He needed a starter pack. Right? Then God said, you know what? Since you want Rachel so bad, you don't even want to love Leah, I'm going to make Rachel barren. So she couldn't have no...
What's barren?
Barren means you can't have no kids.
Okay.
So Leah having kids, Rachel can't have no kids. But he loved Rachel. So Rachel go get her maid and say, start having some kids. And your kids going to be my kids. So go in there and fuck Jacob. So the maid go fuck Jacob.
So there's no some Beyonce.
So then Leah's maid start fucking Jacob. Jacob fucking all four and they in competition. I'm saying, bitches do that today.
Why he working for 14 years?
Yep. Bitches do that today.
Which part?
Man, bitches be having babies in competition with a nigga.
Oh yeah.
They do that shit today, bro. The Bible lit, bro.
Yeah. No,
I
didn't see and read some dope stories in the Bible, but like me personally, I don't think I can read the whole Bible. I low key want to just to do it, but I'm really not interested in it. But the stories I have like read and learned from that was from the Bible. Like the story of Adam and Eve and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I done heard so many different stories about that. I done heard a story about the part in the Bible. I think it's like the first few pages when they talk about how Earth was created and stuff. I seen a story about the Anunnaki and how they came to Earth and they built the city in 7 days. And they said this is really the story that the Bible is talking about. The Anunnaki came to Earth. And when they found out that they can live here, like the air was breathable and all of that, they I want to say it's a city in like Iraq or something. Is where they built it at, and it's the oldest city today. It's the first city ever built, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. And it took them 7 days to build the city.
That's what I'm saying. Some of that stuff, because the Bible talk about stuff that is still there today, like the river Euphrates in the Garden of Eden. That's still there today.
Exactly.
Now, whether it was here or there is a debate because they say the world been switched around. Anyway, it's too many rabbit holes, bro.
It is because
it's too many rabbit holes.
They was trying to, man. I hear so much stuff. I'll be like, ain't no way. It just be like tweaky stuff and like some of the stuff I don't really go and do deep research on it because it be kind of like I don't already believe it, you know what I'm saying, like, and then this other stuff it'd be like instantly like bro, my discernment be like,
are you not just entertained by some shit though?
I am, but not entertained enough to waste my time to go research it when I can go research something I really believe in.
Bro, I'm in the Greek mythology right now. I don't believe none of this shit, but it's interesting as fuck because it's a different way of explaining the zodiac,
and that's exactly why I had used some of that stuff for my clothing line. When I had I never put this graphic out though, but it was Poseidon. Yeah. I had Poseidon and I turned his trident into like a Nusi trident. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I fuck with Greek mythology like I really do.
Now somebody just told me to check out African mythology, so I'm gonna get into that now. I'll just be like, bro, I like learning shit and teaching shit.
Exactly.
Because my ambition and my brand, you know, I do my stand up. My brand is really about growing up because I really had to grow the fuck up. Exactly. I was fried, didn't even know it. And I look at motherfucker. I have conversations with men every day. It's really for men, bro. Men gotta be men.
That be the tweakiest part for me, bro. Like just when you know how far you evolved and how childish you was as a person, even when you didn't realize it.
Yeah.
I see old videos pop up on my Facebook, it be like from 4 years ago, from 5 years ago. I be like watching this shit like, damn, this is embarrassing, low key. I was childish as fuck, like, but I'm laughing like, wow, like I remember growth, this exact day, like, you know.
I like keeping that shit to see my growth.
Exactly, but then I run into my friends or like this person, maybe just a associate, you know. And they'd be still on the same shit I was on 5-6 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of like you lose a lot of friends because it'd be like...
You lose a lot of friends. Because 85% of people will never
serve me no purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, if I'm with you, then I'm wasting time. I'm wasting my life. Because I'm never
every time I pull
shit
up
with you, that's
I'm leaving my path.
Exactly. Exactly. And y'all know what I'm pushing for, and y'all pushing me against it. Even when I'm telling y'all like, oh no, I'll just do this.
But you know what? Let me tell you. You know what I just realized? Because what I'm seeing now,
What?
God will send you the people.
It definitely is.
Because when I was going after people to be in my skits, it was a hassle. Now, motherfucker, the people I'm working with now be on me.
Yeah.
Like, cause God will send you the people that actually want to do it.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers calling me like, what time we shooting? Oh, I know. Oh yeah, we shooting. Yeah, we shooting at 6. My bad. I'm tripping.
Cause it's the laws of force and flow. You know, when you're trying to force something to happen, cause it's the laws of manifestation. But at the same time, you can't be no lazy ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just gonna come to me. I'm just sitting on the couch and watch Netflix until then. Like no, you still gotta put in some work. But at the same time, the law of force and flow. You can't force it. If it's not working right now, you gotta fall back a little bit. You know, because it might not be the timing. Everything come with divine timing.
Right.
You not ready for this exact thing in this exact moment. But we not saying this ain't your path or this ain't gonna work for you. Just don't force it. Let it. You still got one more lesson to learn before you ready to have this.
It's interesting that you said that because how I look at my stand-up career, bro. I fell into a depression somewhere in this last 4 to 7 years and it's funny because I used to make fun of that shit. Like,
what shit?
Depression. Didn't understand it when I was fried.
You be ignorant.
But I'm like, yo. But now I'm on the other side. I see this what made me believe God real because I see that everything happens for a reason. Yeah. I found out the reason why I moved to Akron. It was much needed.
Yeah.
I found out everything like, oh, my mom shouldn't have been nowhere around me. Oh, I've been wanting this woman for 20 years, bro. You gotta live in the now. People gotta.
Where did you move from?
Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
And I moved here, and I was like hurt for years. My mom abandoned me. Bro. Everything happened for a fucking reason.
Did that made you look at women differently?
Bro, it fucked me up. It fucked me up. First of all, I became a blatant whore because I just always needed affection and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then in my 20s, I did 4 relationships. None of this shit had anything to do with my path of purpose.
In 1 year?
In that decade. I was only single 2 years.
Oh, in your 20s. I'm thinking when you turned 20.
No. From 20 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a relationship. I was in 4 different relationships. 8 of them 10 years.
Okay.
I'm like, why am I? That's why I went to therapy. But why did I do any of this shit, bro? It's not making no sense. Oh, you got mommy issues.
Did your therapist tell you that?
Yeah.
So did you not know that yourself?
I ain't know shit. I thought I was fine, bro. Because, bro, I've always had intelligence.
Yeah.
But being book smart ain't emotional intelligence or mental maturity and none of that shit, bro. But when you know you smart, can't nobody tell you shit.
Exactly.
Bro, I know anything wrong with me. Who the fuck is you? I'm smarter than you.
Hey.
I've been in honors and AP all my life. Who the fuck
No cap.
Bro.
It's different, because I know some people that's book smart as hell. My cousin, she book smart as hell. I hope she watching this. She book smart as hell, but she's just a bot in the real world, bro. Like, literally, like, she just...
That nigga said, I hope she watching this so I can call her a bot.
I tell her this all the time. Because she always trying to outsmart me for no reason. It's just like, she's smart, real smart, but it's like, she one of them, like, know-it-all people. Just like... But when it comes to critically thinking for herself, like, she can't, bro. She really just can't.
What was some important lessons you learned on your journey?
Man, just to believe in myself more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't second guess it. I always believed in myself, but, it's a lot of times I slipped on opportunities, just kind of wait for everything to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now it's like, even if y'all see some of my videos on my video that's pinned on my Facebook right now. The last time I went live, I ain't had no haircut, nothing, gold tee all the way, grew out. You feel me? Thugging it, fuck it, we on here. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I was like, no, I gotta get cut first. I gotta do this first, and then I procrastinate, never do it at all. So it's like, and it still busts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It did what it's gonna
Believe
do.
in yourself. Anything else?
I can't think of nothing else.
Man,
there's a lot of things I'm thinking of. I can't put them into words right now, though.
On my journey, I learned so motherfucking much, bro. And some of the shit I wish, I should have known, but I did learn to believe in myself. I learned self-love. I learned fucking boundaries. I didn't have none. I learned put yourself first.
Facts. People say I'm selfish for that.
If everybody was selfish,
crazy.
wouldn't nobody fucking need nobody.
I'm the main.
Except kids.
I'm the
kids
main character in this show. I'm the main character, but I'm gonna still treat you with respect. I'm gonna treat everybody with respect. How I would want to be treated, but at the end of the day, I'm putting myself first.
I learned. I was so far off my path, so I learned what that was. I learned fucking how to be a man, basically. Because what men are here to do. Because I didn't even know how to lead. I didn't even know nobody was asking me to. I was
Man.
I learned.
So when you say you ain't know how to lead, can you elaborate on that? What was you doing wrong?
I wasn't thinking about no shit. I wasn't thinking about the future. We fucking around.
Yeah.
Love you. I wasn't thinking.
You said you wasn't thinking about the future.
I wasn't.
So you was just thugging it every day.
I was trying to get some money every day.
Yeah.
That's young nigga shit.
Was
like,
you saving it?
No, because we was having fun every day. It was lit. Bro, my 20s was lit, bro. That's one thing I can say. I mean, cause it was fun, but I don't value that no more. That's why, you know what I'm saying, bro. I learned so much about, I did learn that God was real, and I learned all that, but all my issues, the mommy issues, I learned all that in therapy. My journey was like a laundry list of lessons.
What did you feel like the most important one was?
Life is now. Life is in the present. The past is memories. Memories of trauma that create depression. The future is an imagination that creates anxiety.
May never come.
Live in the present, because that's where life is.
So,
Also,
I got a question. There's
Okay.
something we talked about that. If I don't ask, I'm gonna forget it. Why did you used to laugh at depression? Did you not think it existed?
I thought depression was some weak ass shit.
So you like call niggas bitches for being depressed?
Man, I ain't never just say you a bitch, but no, I just thought, because I didn't know that I ever was, bro. I was depressed in 2002, and I didn't know it.
That's a long
So
time ago.
what had happened was, bro, I was in therapy, and I couldn't remember 2002. And I'm telling her shit. Yeah, I moved here 2001, and such. No, that was 2003. I couldn't remember the whole year.
That's crazy.
And then I couldn't understand that. And then later, my stepmom was like, I mean, you just stay in. When I first met you, you used to just stay in the room a lot. And I'm like,
She thought you had Asperger's.
I'm like, is that what happened? I was fucking depressed, and y'all didn't think the dudes.
You know, black people don't send their kids to therapy.
But so I didn't know. So like when you just sad, cause it looked like a choice. I seen people like get a phone call and it ruined their whole day. Like bro, you're choosing. You choosing.
Yes. A lot of people
so-
are addicted to stress.
Yeah, but that's why you gotta live in the now. Right now, what's going on? Even if you got shit
That's
going on.
one important thing I learned on the journey.
What?
I say that. Living in it now.
Even if like there's an eviction coming that you're worried about, that shit is that day.
Fuck it.
Today, make some money.
Yes.
Tomorrow, make some money.
Yes.
Whatever's gonna happen that day,
Exactly.
worry about that day.
Exactly.
That's how you
Completely
de-stress.
different.
That shit that your dad did, your mom did, or whatever happened back in the that shit was in that day.
Exactly.
That shit don't matter today.
And I be wondering that with a lot of people, because I see a lot of people that struggle in life. It comes from like not having a certain connection with their parent they would have liked to have,
You just gotta forgive them.
and it's like they can't forgive them. Like every day they blame something on their parent. Oh yeah, I'm only like this because I'm like this because of da da da. Oh, I wish my da 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 would have taught me this, or you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like, bro, you hindering yourself so much more by every day waking up and finding something to blame on your parent, or just, you know what I'm saying, just not taking accountability.
You know, you gotta forgive your parents for you. So,
yeah.
But you gotta understand your parents did the best they could.
Yeah.
Because you fucking up right now, and your parents was the age right now that you was, that you are. They was that age now, and they was fucking up. You fucking up right now. A lot of
these people that even complain, they don't even be the best parent. So it's like we all is learning this thing called life, bro. Your abuser, your parent, all of these people are still trying to figure out life themselves.
You gotta. I had to go back. I went and got the story, and then I got the ages. All right, so you was 27, she was 26. Y'all wasn't fucking around. Okay, she got pregnant. Yeah, get the story.
Exactly.
Accept the story. Let the story go.
Exactly.
Because think about where you at. All right, like what is you doing with your niggas?
Exactly.
We doing the same shit.
No different.
But let it go and live your life. We are here, bro. We're not even here. Your parents ain't even. I mean, if you get spiritual, your parents ain't really your parents. Like you are God assigned you to them for them to raise you. Like, then you go off and you walk away. Back in the day, motherfuckers, when the kids left, they probably never saw them again. Biblically,
exactly.
It's over. We got Life 360 and shit. I be like, damn, bro, this is a privilege. This ain't how parenting ever worked.
Yeah.
You gotta just live your own life. Fix the shit. Your parents fucked it up. All right, cool. They did the best they could. They was fucking young. They was broke.
Curses.
Whatever it was.
You gotta break them generational curses and, you know, be that person that changed the family legacy. And then raise your kids to take it over. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get focused. Niggas gotta wake up and get focused. Niggas been. I was playing the wrong game too long. I was playing who can fuck the most bitches. You know, that's what we started back in middle school and high school. I kept playing that game. Niggas been quit because they couldn't play. So they started playing other games like life.
Yeah.
Alright, so bro, get to life, bro. Yeah. Get some money every single day.
Yeah.
I see somebody say money ain't everything. I understand that. You do need love, but bro, we can't do shit without money. Let's stop playing.
Exactly.
We can't do shit without money.
It just depends on what
life in this world.
Bro, if you live in the fucking woods, build
your
cabin,
you gotta live in the matrix.
Grow your own food.
You just gotta beat the matrix. You gotta get good at the matrix. Don't get stuck in it and
work.
Caught up in it.
It just take work. A lot of people just don't want to put that extra work in. Yes, it sounds scary. Yes, it's outside of your programming. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't want to break that programming, and you know, really, it's kind of like really, people used to hunt for their food, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Really go out and get out the mud themselves, and then you know now you born into this matrix where they just handing you food for money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, ooh, this is the easiest way, but I mean, it just depends on, you know, when you want to break that programming and just take that risk, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But much people won't do that.
Y'all talk about mushrooms and y'all experience. How you even know?
I don't take mushrooms. No, I'm just
Man.
I'm talking shit.
Yeah, because we've been talking, bro. We just be, and this is how we talk all the time. But like, let's a couple more questions. I want to ask you first: are you healed?
I feel like it's crazy, bro. I feel like I advanced at a crazy rate with my journey, like real fast, and it's like second nature. I feel like in a past life I probably already, you know, mastered this part of my journey, so in this lifetime it come fast to me like second nature. I understand it. I feel like a lot of people won't because they're not in tune with their imagination.
Yeah,
so they're very
a lot of people don't
even
believe in
like,
reincarnation.
Yeah, exactly. Like they still stuck on the logic part. You know what I'm saying? Like they say it's two parts of our brain, imagination, I'm gonna say, and then the logic side. And we use mainly most of the logic side. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're trained to use since kids. So it's hard for a lot of people to grasp these ideas because of that. It sounds like a lot of shit we learned was fairy tales. Mm-hmm. Like if you tell a person you could do telepathic stuff, you can actually project out the body, they don't believe that. You tell them these crystals got certain properties, they can give you energy and all this other stuff. Hey, it's so funny.
I guess we're going to take questions.
Yeah.
Let's finish these last couple and then we're going to do some questions.
Yeah, I definitely want to take some questions, but it's so funny because I was just thinking about that question yesterday. But yeah, so that's why I feel like I advance quick in this, but I'm definitely not all the way healed. Sometimes I still let my ego control me here and there. I control that a lot, but I'm still not all the way healed for sure. But I'm only about 2 years in, so.
Okay, I call this my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
Of high school too. Right?
Okay.
Like, cause the first year I worked on my body, I lost 70 pounds.
70?
Yeah. I was fat as fuck, bro.
This is all like a manifestation. I thought of you yesterday. I think I seen like a story you posted or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember like when I first seen you when you started losing weight. And I was like, something looked different about him. And then you told me like, hey, yeah, I've been da-da-da. You was like, bro, you remember I was bigger than this? And I'm like, oh, shit. Fuck, like I couldn't even remember you being bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? But I knew you looked different.
Right.
And then I remember you started the fat to fit. I remember you had all types of shit. So that came to my head because I had seen you a couple days ago. And then I seen something you posted on Facebook, and I'm like, damn, I wonder if he's still doing the
I'm about to start that back.
Oh, I was at the gym, and I remember you was going to that gym. That's what it was. And I'm like, I wonder if he still be coming here or working out in general, like getting it in still.
That's all a part of my brand. It's just got to be done the right way this time.
Exactly.
Everything. So the second year, I call my sophomore year out. That's when I went to therapy.
Okay.
So I worked on my body.
So you had all of this planned.
Yeah.
Did you have already when you first started every year what you was gonna tackle?
At first, I thought I was gonna tackle it all, and it's not possible. So then, when I was doing it, I was like, okay, I see how I'm gonna have to do this.
Yeah.
So then the third year, that's when I went to church.
Okay.
That's when I worked on my spirit. Then this senior year is what I call, okay, that's when I'm working on my pockets.
Okay.
Which is a form of health.
Yes, it is.
It's a form of health. That's why I'm going, and how I just said at the beginning of this, you only get rich with God through your purpose. That's why you see me going crazy now. That's why I'm dropping these skits. That's why we've been talked about doing it, but that's why we're doing it now. Like, ain't no time to talk no more.
We both on the same time. Our soul feel what's going on. Our soul can feel that it's clutch hour. You know what I'm saying? I told myself that the other day.
I really feel like I really feel like I got an anointing on me right now. Like, I really feel like now. Yeah. The guy said now.
Flame under you.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like,
I feel the same way. I swear to God.
And he sent. I'm watching it.
It ain't for no reason.
That's why I said I need to hear. I don't want to make no wrong step. Work with the wrong person. Yeah. Run into the wrong woman. I need to hear. Yeah. I need to be, bang, I'm out of here.
Crowd your mind and you won't be able to hear that voice that's guiding you, you know what I'm saying? And it's just literally like, it's second nature, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely second nature. Do you want to take those questions?
Yeah, let's take those questions.
Let me see. So she said, what is a high value woman?
No. She said the shrooms first.
Okay.
Alright, so I did this shit this week. And that was my second time doing it, right?
Okay.
I still didn't see no trippy shit. Right? I didn't see nothing weird happen. Bro, I tripped.
How you know you was tripping? Like what did you
Okay, so like? First of all, I did have a very heightened sense of awareness.
That's
and then when I realized that I was in that space, I just started thinking about everybody.
Yeah.
That bitch never loved me.
But that's how it be.
That bitch thought she was better than me. That nigga really tried me that day. I can't believe I let that shit go. Bro, I'm thinking about everything and I'm weeding motherfuckers out.
Yep.
I know why you around me.
Yeah.
I know why you around me, but that's cool because you actually believe in me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what up? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so tapped in, bro.
No kidding.
And then I should have why did I did it on a weekday while I was working was crazy because the first one I guess because I was drinking wine they said it's why, but the second I didn't drink nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit, bro, you can't go outside.
I was driving,
bro. I drove up. I was about to shoot a skit with Frank. And I seen Frank I just drove right past the driveway, pulled over, and started crying.
Why? Like crying?
Nigga boo-hooing.
Why?
I don't fucking know. Bro, I'm in that bitch. Bro. And I was just...
Did you tell him?
Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Because I think... I'm a Cancer, bro. And once I learned that water signs need to cry because you need to clear your water, bro, I don't tell niggas not to cry. I say go to the back.
Yeah.
It's people out here.
That's actually what I was going to
go to the back.
Because he don't believe that men should.
Oh, no. You got to clear your water.
Yeah.
Especially if you got water sign placements, you got to... Think of it like all the people stress and draining you and people calling your shit and you got to do this, that's all smudges in your water.
Yeah.
Crying helps you. I mean, you can take a few deep breaths to clear your water, or if you need to cry, nigga, go to the back.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Go to the back.
Nigga, do that silent shit.
Yeah.
But get that shit out of you, bro. Because that's health.
I'm not the type of person to really cry, bro. I don't hold it back.
Because you a fucking Capricorn.
I just don't be caring.
You're a Capricorn,
It's not even that I don't care. It's just shit really just...
No, you really don't care, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
You gotta study astrology.
No, I don't care, but it's like, I just want to say, depending on what we're talking about. We're already rich. It's beyond money. God's spirit will provide it. He already put the gifts inside us.
See more.
Once people wake up, they'll realize the gifts that they bear or where the riches are. Exactly, I 100% agree.
Everybody can't do it.
I 100% agree with you.
But I do agree that's the only. Or you can go to the devil and get rich.
Yeah, it just won't last.
It won't last. It's
you
fickle.
would be depressed. It'd be a 2002 for them.
What was after the shrooms?
What is that?
Oh, you gonna tell your experience?
Oh,
your last
experience? Yeah, I tell my
Or your craziest?
I'm trying to think if I want to tell. Well, my first experience off shrooms, I want to say I took the motherfuckers. I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers ain't working. Like 30 minutes going, I'm like, damn, everything funny as fuck right now. I feel like the first time when I ever got high. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there. Next thing I know, the wall start breathing. You ain't never seen no shit like that either?
I ain't seen no shit like that.
I go outside, bro. The grass is
like,
trying to grab
the wall
my...
doing this?
Bro, yes.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking about, I'm not even looking at the wall. On the corner of my eye, I'm seeing something like... I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I think it's because I'm dark skinned, bro.
Wood grain, the lines on the wood grain be moving.
I need a bigger dose.
Bro, last time I took some...
I got more melanin.
Last time I took some, you said you got more melanin.
Alright, go ahead.
Last time I took some, bro, the road was literally like moving like a wave. It started breathing and everything.
Yeah, I can't deal with that. Bro, what you do?
Like a 1.1.
No. This nigga is sick. Bro, what did you do when the road started?
I was at a red light. So,
okay,
yeah.
great.
So, yeah, it was cool.
What was the next question?
Shit.
It was on yours. Somebody just asked.
I swear to God, the walls was brick.
How to be on
and the grass was trying to like
the episode. Just hit us in the DM.
What's that? Oh, damn.
They're 500 Hardy. No, 500 Hardy and somebody else.
Did you get any stars?
500 Hardy and Adam Prince Jr.
But yeah, I don't know. Shrooms is a dope experience. It's better than anything you can do.
But that's what made me start my fast too, like, cause the day before the shrooms, I was just drunk as fuck, cause we did that podcast. Yeah. Then I did the shrooms the next day. I'm like, it's Virgo season. Let me just use some Virgo energy. Let's sit down. Let's get detailed. Let's get scheduled. Let's go.
So, how often do you study astrology? Side question.
Almost every day.
Okay.
I try to keep.
You like astrology a lot.
It's that, but for me, okay. So, like I said, I got a lot of Cancer placements. Yeah. Cancer is ruled by the moon, right? Okay. I typically do be doing what the fuck the moon be doing. Like when it be in its different signs and what those signs be doing. Yeah. And when I'm really tripping, because even that day I was crying and shit, the moon's in Pisces, which is a water sign. Every Pisces is emotional as fuck.
Oh yeah, my son's a Pisces.
bro. And I'm like,
Emotional,
but I was like, what the? And at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, I ain't nothing wrong with me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I checked the moon, and it was in Pisces. I was like, bro, I don't like that.
Your sign goes off the moon cycle.
The Cancer part, the Sagittarius part is ruled by Jupiter, right? Now, it's just whatever sign. Right now, Jupiter is in Taurus, and which means different. Each signs mean different shit. But right now, that mean for me is shaking. For real, like Jupiter for all Sagittarius and Pisces, you should be following your dream and your purpose right now.
Exactly.
But you know, you believe in that kind of shit. I don't know. But yeah, so I just keep up with what the energies are doing, what the moon's doing, and what the translations, the astrologer I trust. Yeah. I follow kind of what he says. I trust him.
What's his name?
Boro, the lucky Libra, but I really like dude because he talk about God. He don't separate it. It's all. I'm like, I see. Yeah, I fuck with it. The next question was,
what is
hold on, she was up here. What is a high value woman? I mean, go ahead, Jeff.
Oh, you want me to leave?
Go ahead. I mean, go ahead, Jeff.
I feel like a high value.
Just because they asked it on yours.
Okay. We'll use that. That's the reason why. I feel like a high value woman is basically a woman that, you know what I'm saying, she really got not even a lot to offer, but like in a beneficial way, as in materialistic wise, but as a woman, she makes you a better man. You know what I'm saying? She can't come with too much baggage though. Like, you can't be a high value woman with hella kids. I just don't think you can.
Damn, he said it, huh?
Okay. Facts. I'm gonna just be straight forward. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, because realistically speaking,
what value are you? Like medium?
No, it's not even that you medium, because like this is like, I would say a millionaire is not about to go for a woman that has 5 kids.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
It's a lot.
It is, but that's not the first pick.
No.
It don't happen often. It's very possible. It's just not the first pick.